Here's an introduction to a highly reliable flashing method. This method is suitable for offline flashing on a Windows PC and can be used for both TX module and receivers. Before you start, you need to prepare the following hardware. Flasher device. Adapter cable between the flasher and the receiver. Type-C data cable. For apps, you need to prepare a tool called Flash Download Tool. Once all the required materials are ready, we can start the process. Let's begin with the receiver. Double-click to enter the app. In the drop-down menu, select the chip type, ESP8285. Leave other settings as default and click OK. Make sure your receiver uses this chip model, as it supports both 2.4 GHz and 900 MHz. Click on the right side to load the pre-downloaded firmware. Choose the corresponding address and input 0x0000. Other options do not need any changes. Just leave them as default. Next, connect the prepared flasher, adapter cable, and data cable. Hold down the boot button on the receiver. Plug the other end of the data cable into the computer. Select the corresponding COM port in the software. Finally, click Start to begin the flashing process. Once the progress bar completes, the firmware has been successfully flashed. Now, let's move on to flashing the TX module. Flashing the TX module is slightly different from flashing the receiver. In terms of hardware connection, it doesn't require a flasher. You can connect it directly to the computer using a Type-C data cable. Double-click to enter the software. In the drop-down menu, select the chip type, ESP32. Leave other settings as default and click OK. Once you enter the flashing interface, in addition to the TX module firmware, you need to preload 3 files. The order in which these files are loaded is crucial and must be followed exactly. We'll copy the following text to the corresponding position and check the box in front of each file. Finally, click Start to begin the flashing process. Once the progress bar completes, the firmware will be successfully flashed. If the flashing process fails after several attempts, try lowering the baud rate value.